Camden, New Jersey. Welcome, welcome. Send out your last few text messages, you guys. For anyone that you know that's looking to make some extra income, working from home, I mean, this is definitely where they need to be on a Friday night, you guys. This is going to be life-changing. We are live tonight. So as you guys are tuning in, please drop your city and state where you guys tuning in from so I can shout you guys out. All right, we're up to 36 participants. Let's go, let's go. What's going on, Laura? How you doing? We got Burlington, North Carolina. Welcome. You guys are taking over there. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. As you're tuning in, please drop your city and state where you guys tuning in from so I can shout you out. All right, we got Trendy from Orlando, Florida. Welcome. We're getting ready to get started, you guys, in about 3 more minutes. So send out your last few messages. Make sure the individuals that you invited are on this webinar tonight. What's going on? Welcome, welcome. We got Dayton, Ohio. Welcome, welcome. All right, we got anybody from Cali? Anybody from Cali here? Welcome, you guys. It's Friday night. Super excited to be the host tonight. We were turned up last night. Lives were changed. So if you were on here last night and you are ready to take things to the next level, this is definitely where it's at. What's going on? I see you, Alan. Welcome, welcome. Yes, Jason is turned up. Welcome, Jason. Welcome. All right, what we got? We got Chutania from Mobile, Alabama. Leona from West Palm Beach. Welcome. I'm going to get started here in about 2 more minutes, you guys. Financially lit. Absolutely. That's exactly how everybody needs to be in 2020. Straight up financially lit. Their bank accounts lit. We got Terrell from West Palm Beach. Welcome. What time is it? 9:02 Eastern time. Get ready to get started. 2 more minutes, you guys. 2 more minutes. 2020 is straight clear vision, you guys. It's all about being focused, being open-minded, and really just getting yourself to a growth mindset, right? You want to be able to just take your life to the next level, you know, being financially lit, just like Jason said, right? Everything he said, let's get this bag, sis. Yes. All 2020, straight up, long money. And for those that, you know, they're not used to that, it's time to get used to that, right? I was told when I was young, when you settle for less, you get less. But if you settle for more, you will get more. And each and every single one of you deserve more. And that's exactly what we're about to give you. We're going to drop some powerful nuggets. The next speakers, and let's talk about how you make some money. You guys, it is lit. Yes, we are getting more in 2020. Absolutely. 9:03. So we're getting ready to get started, you guys, in about 60 more seconds. So again, send out your last few messages. For those that you invited to the webinar, if you don't see their name, send out a quick reminder, hey, jump on it. You don't want to miss out on this information. So for those that are guests on this webinar tonight, please get out some paper and get ready to take some copious notes, because what we're about to share with you is just straight fire. Straight up. All right, let's go. Yes, I'm excited. So again, for those that just jumped on this webinar, welcome. Drop your city and state where you tuning in from. I'd love to see where everybody's tuning in from. We got people from all over the United States. Just beautiful to be able to leverage a platform to see so many beautiful faces. So without further ado, you guys, for those that don't know me, my name is Zurina Garcia. I'm out here in Clearwater, Florida. Single mom of 2 beautiful children. My son is 9. My daughter is 6 years old, you guys. Got a single mother movement going on right now. So shout out to all the single parents, single mothers, making it do what it do, right? Making no excuses to get it done. I am just excited. I got to introduce you guys to this phenomenal platform about 3 years ago. And I was like most people, shout out to you, Delaware. Okay, I see you. I see you. I got introduced to this platform about 3 years ago. And my credit was really bad. Back in 2008, when the market crashed, my credit took a hit because I was facing a foreclosure. I was grateful enough to hire a realtor that was able to sell my property on a short sale. But because of that, my credit score took a hit and I couldn't buy property after 2 years of, having been going through that situation. Well, I was in a good 700s and then dropped to a low 500s. Couldn't buy anything. So as you know, that 3-digit score, that really shows you if you can have buying power. But at 500, you can't really buy nothing, right? So when I partnered up with this company, you guys, within my first 90 days, I saw a 51-point increase. Within 6 months, my score jumped up well over 100 points. I saw medical bills removed, student loans removed, and late payments removed from my credit score, all right, from my credit report. At this point right now, on Wednesday, I updated my score, and it jumped up another 23 points, you guys. Now I'm in the 700s, and I'm just so grateful because I'm a product of the product. So I'm just going to jump right into the information, you guys. This information, please don't take it lightly. Individuals wish they would have learned this information. You guys are going to learn this information tonight, right? Some free information. So again, if you don't have paper, go get it, because what we getting ready to drop is some straight knowledge. So about this company, you guys, United Credit Education Services. This is a company that hasn't been around just yesterday, okay? We've been established for 16 years, founded in 2004, headquartered in Farmington Hills, Michigan. We have a unique collection of services, right? To be able to provide individuals with financial protection, right? And the opportunity to be debt-free. This company's debt-free, right? So we've actually helped thousands of people to get their credit and finances in order. And I'm a true testament of that, right? In the beginning of 2019, when I got started in the middle of 2017, I said, I really want to be debt-free. And that's exactly what happened, leveraging the services from start to finish, right? We got the same 2 key executives since the inception of the company. Now, why is this more important than ever, right? Why is that? Because, ladies and gentlemen, we were not taught financial literacy in school, right? And if that was the case, a lot of us be walking around with 850 credit score, right? So it takes a lot of time to change your thinking to be financially literally lit, or financially literature, or excuse me, you know what I mean, right? So 5 shocking factors, right, that you didn't know about your finances, right? So the first one is Americans. Let me tell you something. They're drowning in $1.57 trillion in credit card debt, right? As of March of 2019, the majority of the clients that I speak to, they're all in credit card debt, right? A lot of things have been charged off, just spending money they don't have because of whatever but they've been through, right? 56% of people in the US have no rainy day funds. And that's just sad, because that just means a lot of people are living paycheck to paycheck, right? But because you 94 participants on this webinar tonight know that you want more. So the next speaker, He's going to show you how to be able to get out of that 56%, right? To make sure you got some money in that bank account. 46% of baby boomers have less than a $10,000 saved for retirement, right? That's huge, you guys, because let's just be honest, in the future, Social Security is not even promised to anybody. So you want to make sure that you're positioning yourself right now to not be in a situation where you're truly struggling. 40% of millennials have spent money that they don't have just to keep up with friends, right? And most of the time, you're over here rocking a Gucci belt, spending your Tico money to pop a bottle, right? But truly, secretly, you just don't have no money, right? Don't let that be you. 43 million Americans have a credit score of 599 or less, right? You looking like this guy right here on the screen, because it fills you with anxiety, embarrassment. Just imagine going to a car dealership, good and well that you are ready to get approved for that car and then you get denied. How frustrating can that be, right? You have a family that you have to take care of, but you're in fear that you can't really take your family to the next level. So you get confused because you don't know what to do, right? But truthfully, you guys, it's nothing to be ashamed of because it truly does happen to great people all the time, right? So let me show you how your credit score is being calculated. So take a screenshot of this, write this down, because this right here is truly how that 3-digit score is being calculated, right? You're wondering why your score is not budging. Well, this is why. So the first factor is 35% of the payment history. Are you paying your bills on time, right? Because if you're not, it's going to take a hit, 35%, right? 30%, the second factor, is the capacity and the amount owed, right? The percentages of the credit limits that you have. So for example, if you have a credit card of $1,000 limit, people think I'm going to spend my $1,000, right? And then when the credit card statement is due and you have to pay, you're only paying the bare minimum. That's not what you want to do because all that's going to do is drop your score. So the rule of thumb, use 30%, which is $300 off a $1,000 limit, right? Third factor is a 15% of the length of credit. How long have you had your accounts? You guys, this is the history of you being able to show creditors that you're responsible. So you want to make sure that you actually have something to show. So any accounts that you have, credit cards that you have, don't close them out because that's actually going to damage your history and drop your score. So just cut it up. The fourth factor is the new credit inquiries. You guys, that's 10%. I'm talking to clients all the time that got 27,000 inquiries because you thinking you're going to get that discount, right? Being approved when really you're getting denied because you got bad credits. You want to make sure that you're going into a car dealership, you're going into a home, and you know for a fact you're going to get approved, right? And the last one is the types of credit, right, that you guys have: installment loans versus revolving, right? Those auto loans, the mortgages, right? So that right there is how your score is being calculated. So it makes sense, you guys, to be able to have great credit because it allows you to buy that home of your dreams, the new car, right? To get rid of that pup car, you want to make sure you driving nice, right? Low interest rates on credit cards and loans, higher limits, and contracts without security deposit. You guys, it should not be a normal thing to put a deposit down, right? You should be able to walk in, sign in, and go, right? So this platform is truly committed to being able to help people all across our nation to be able to organize, build, and protect their future, right? Now we have an amazing platform, right? That's a #1 award-winning protection plan. And it has 12 other services. That's what makes our company stand out the most than any other credit repair company out right now in the market because of the value that we actually offer to all of our clients. As you see here, you guys, we have the budgeting, the credit restoration. We actually have a legal team of credit attorneys that do a detailed analysis on your credit report, right? And then we'll send those dispute letters out to you, right? You're leveraging your legal rights in this aspect under the Fair Credit Reporting Act to be able to dispute those negative items like medical bills, charge-offs, collections, student loans, repossession. It doesn't matter what it is, right? As long as it's negative, derogatory, erroneous, you can actually get it disputed, right? And that's the way we actually go about it. We also have a great resource center to be able to show you how to build up your credit and some additional services that I'll explain to you in the next slide. We have credit attorneys, credit monitoring to monitor your score, debt payout to get you out of debt, right? Who wants to get out of debt in 2020? Drop a 2 in the chat, you guys, because I've never met somebody that said, no, Zurina, I want to stay in debt. Let's just be honest. Being in debt, that's not cute. Now, granted, you have bad debt and good debt, right? But let's get out of bad debt. You get a financial lockbox to upload important documents, identity monitoring to protect you from identity theft. You guys, identity theft is real. People are stealing identities left and right, online, offline, right? So make sure you're protected. Your net worth, it's time to know what you're worth. You're quick to know Jay-Z's net worth and Kanye West's net worth, but what's your net worth, right? Savings goals to hold you accountable to be able to save money, a living will and trust, power of attorney. Tomorrow's not promised. So if you don't have one set in place, it's time to get that done, right? And then we also have a beautiful YFL Family Mint program. I'll talk about that in a little bit. So this is a roadmap, you guys, that will actually show you on how to be able to leverage all these services and hold yourself accountable. So month 1, we're going to make sure that we activate your credit restoration, the monitoring, and your identity. Month 2 and 3, to build your credit score. We have a secure credit card, you guys, which is with MasterCard. So a lot of times people are like, yeah, right, this is fake. Well, you know what? MasterCard, such a huge company, they partnered up with our platform to be able to help individuals start building their credit. So if you don't have any credit cards, you're cutting yourself short. Right here, no credit check, get it tonight, right? Credit my rent. If you're wanting to buy a home and you're paying your rent every single month, you're not getting credit for it. You're paying on somebody's mortgage, right? So make sure that such a large expense, you're going to get credit for it. So Credit My Rent actually allows you to report your monthly rental payments. And as long as you're paying on time, you'll be able to get your credit score increased with the Credit My Rent. So you guys, as you see here, we have phenomenal services and a roadmap to actually show you on how to be able to leverage each and every single one. But this is my favorite, the fact that we're fully transparent with you. You're going to get regular updates on the progress of your credit file, so you know what's going on from start to finish. You're not in the dark. You know exactly what's going on. So you're going to get a free app from our platform, very compatible to the App Store or even Android users with the Google Play Store. And you'll be able to get this for free, you guys. I love free. If it's free, it's for me, right? But even more, if you know for a fact that you don't have any money saved in your account, but you know you need to make this investment to yourself to get your credit and finances in order, well, with becoming a protection plan member, you can actually have access to the Shop for Less app. You guys, you can also leverage this to be able to take care of this investment. If you're already shopping at a lot of these retailer stores, we have over 260 national stores, right? That restaurants, travel brands like Uber, CVS, Gap, AMC, right? And you can get cash back. A colleague of mine, she actually shared in one of our group chats that she had over $115 saved by using the Shop for Less. So definitely take advantage of it. If you're already a protection plan member, get yours set up because you're sleeping on saving some money, right? How much does this cost you guys? $188. It's a one-time setup of $99 and $89 for the actual service, right? So it's $188 to get started. There's no contracts. There's no hidden fees. There's no cancellation fees. So you can't cancel anytime. However, we always recommend to keep the service for at least 4 to 6 months. What does that round up to? 3 rounds of dispute minimum, right? So if you understand 3 rounds of dispute, drop 3 rounds in the chat so I know that we're all on the same page, because you want to be able to maximize on the fact that you have professionals defending you, right? Disputing these negative items. Okay, I see you guys. All right, excellent. So again, you guys, you start to see results in 60 to 90 days because we're disputing all 3 at the exact same time. Now, if you like free, drop a 5 in the chat. And there's a reason why I want you to drop a 5 in the chat, because the agent that invited you onto this webinar tonight, you want to take care of them just like they're taking care of you, right? So when you refer 5 people to the agent that enrolls you into this program through your app, your free app, you get your membership completely waived for free, you guys. So it's free, it's for me, okay? So again, 5 is a magic number. So start sharing this information, okay? Now, this is one of my personal favorites, the fact that we give back. right? I love to help people. I have a passion to help people, but being a single mom, I embrace children. I love children. And with this platform, we actually educate the youth, right? This nonprofit organization called the Youth Financial Literacy Foundation, we actually provide lessons to schools across the U.S., educating students from the 5th grade to 9th grade on the matters of personal finance, right? So from the $89, $2 actually gets donated to this program. You guys, we're giving back college scholarships. So as you see here on the screen, since 2016, we've already given away that 100,000 2016. Look what we gave away this year. So the more people we help, the more we're giving back to this foundation and breaking the chains of the fact that formal education doesn't want us to learn about it, right? So over $1 million already donated so far in this program. So while you're helping yourself, you're helping the community too. Where are you going to see that at? Nowhere else but here with our platform. All right. So what are customers saying? So let's go ahead and share with what Jared said in New Jersey, right? This credit restoration program is doing great things for us. Thank you, right? We went up over 150 points within 6 weeks. I've been telling all my friends about this program because it truly works and it truly does, you guys. And that's why I partner with this company, because when I saw that I am a living testament from being in the low 500s to the high 700s, I already knew that I was going to tell everybody about it. My neighbors, my cousins, everybody from work. I don't care if I see you at the bus stop. I'm going to stop and share it with you, right? So take control of your financial future today, right? For less than $3 a day, you guys, you're worth the investment. So if you feel like this is a bill, then stop buying coffee at Starbucks, right? And make this investment for your future because you are totally worth it. So you guys, if you're a person like me, you're going to definitely get started tonight because this all makes sense. If this makes sense to you, text the person that invites you onto this webinar and text them, send me the link. Get ready to get started, okay? But if you want to make some money, then hold off on that text message because the next individual that's going to share the opportunity to be able to make some money, he is a straight powerhouse. I love his energy. When I tell you this guy is breaking records in the entire company, when I tell you he knows from start to finish how to get someone from point A to point P. This company is truly led by some phenomenal leaders, just like this individual. He's what we call a newly promoted vice president, knocking on the door to regional vice president. What that means is his business generates every single 30 days $100,000 to $249,000 every single 30 days. He is a level 2 R&R member. He is a loving husband, an amazing leader, and just a beautiful human being, you guys. But what I love the best is he knows how to get paid, okay? So without further ado, you guys, let me please introduce you guys to Coach Kevin Blake. Did you make it onto the webinar tonight, sir?
Wow. You know I made it, Z. I'm here. How are you, Queen?
Too blessed to be stressed. Take it away, boss.
I don't think y'all heard what she just said. She just said she too blessed to be stressed. That means it don't matter what's going on. She is super blessed, and it won't even affect what's going on with her, man. So thank you so very much, Zurina, for just going over that front half and breaking that down. You know, and when you think about first point increase over 50, and then you got over 100 point. If you guys can use 100 points on your credit reports right now, put 100 in the chat. What's up, Everton Brian? Everton, I might need you to do a testimonial tonight, man. I got Miss Hilton doing it. Let me know if you could do it, brother. Let me know. I know you always ready, but I don't want to throw you off. So 100. Oh, he ready. See, let me write that down. All right. So good. So if you guys also found value in what Miss Garcia was going over, she showed you guys how your credit score is being calculated. She broke everything down. If you found value in us just going over the front half, put a 10x in the chat. Let me see if you guys were actually listening. Let me see any 10x's. Let me see. Okay, we got 1 and 10x. 2. Okay, all right. Y'all got me. A lot. Look, somebody put 10x value. Man, Z, thank you, just for providing value, for your time for doing this webinar. So if you guys are working with Z, don't take her time for granted. She's what you call a top producing regional sales director with our company, already knocking on the door of SD, but she's actually gonna forget about SD, guys. I'm sorry, ESD. Don't worry about that. She's going to vice president. Guys, if you're working with her, like I told you, follow what she's telling you to do. Be coachable because she's going to be able to help take you from zero to hero. And watch, some of you going to continue to watch her and you're going to say to yourself, dang, I should have signed up that night. But don't worry, we got an opportunity for you. So thank you, Z, and I appreciate you. So, guys, she left me with the easy part. She definitely left me with the easy part. And when you think about what we're doing, guys, credit is you can't do anything without credit, right? Think about the cost. Miss Garcia went over $188. We've all blown. Well, I can't speak for everybody, but I've blown $188 on things I don't even remember. So when you think about the price, when you think about the investment and what you're getting for all those services, guys, I have people that have invested $2,000-$3,000 for credit repair, and they've never even seen the letters. Right? We're going to do a detailed analysis and send you the letter so you can see what's going on. So this is going to be something that's going to change everything for you. Right now, I'm going to go over the business side, and I'm going to break down to you guys the benefits of not only coming inside this business as a customer, but also as an agent. And let me move on. Why can't I get to this? So let me go ahead and mute this down. So now, when we think about this business and we think about the different type of leaders that we're looking for, we have all type of leaders on this webinar, right? Maybe you are a single mother like Miss Walker, and you want to get to the next level because you're tired of corporate America. Her son does travel basketball. Well, he's not traveling a lot now, but he was doing travel basketball, and that was her why to spend more time with him. So she dedicated herself to the training. She dedicated herself to doing whatever she can to help her team. Actually, tonight I asked her to do a testimony. She said, Coach, I'm helping another teammate. And this is what I love about this individual. And when you have someone like this who's a servant leader who's consistent, you can't lose. Or maybe you're a real estate agent, or you own your own insurance company, or you're in insurance. Look at this gentleman. He's smart. He signed up for the credit repair. He started signing up his prospects and his customers, and their credit started to get restored. He sold them the home. And then he did the same thing with his clients at his insurance office, because if you guys don't know, your insurance rates are your premiums are based off your credit. And this guy ran to the position of sales director, right? Kiwi got promoted too. I don't want Kiwi to get mad at me. I ain't tell y'all she got promoted. She definitely got promoted. She actually working on another promotion. But it doesn't matter if you're a pastor, right? It doesn't matter if you're a bishop, right? It doesn't even matter if you've been in corporate America for 15, 20, 10 years and you're underworked, overworked, and underpaid. Look at Miss Katisha. She's been in Verizon for 15 years, guys. Right? She's married. She loves helping people, but she wanted to position herself to provide more for her family. She came in this business. She got what's called the Strive for Five. That's what Z was going over, how you can get your services for free. So we'll show you guys how to do that. And this lady here, she's an insurance agent. So it doesn't matter where you from. You can work with us and we can work with you. And also, it doesn't matter if you're from jail or from Yale. If you have a desire to get to the next level, we're going to show you. You just got to make sure you're coachable. So let me go ahead and move on to the next slide. So FES stands for Financial Education Services. So obviously you guys know UCES, that's a credit repair side. That's all of the arm of the business that's going to be handling all the credit repair. And let me tell you why I got involved in this. Number one, my credit was bad. My score went up 116 points in 4 months. I started promoting this like it was the next Black Panther sequel. Everybody knew we did credit, right? And I just started telling people. But this is what I got from this. In 90 days of just promoting, posting on social media, plugging into the trainings, getting onto these webinars like this, I quit my job in 90 days. But here's a beautiful thing about this. We didn't write any letters. Z don't write any letters. I don't write letters. The person that invited you don't write letters. The company FES does all of that. Our job is to get people in front of the information. So think about the person that invited you. All they did was invite you to see the information. And you just have to make an educated decision whether you want to become a customer or whether you want to do like myself and the person that invited you and Z, we became a customer and an agent. Why? Because it just makes sense, right? Especially if it's free, you're just going to be able to position yourself to get to the whole nother level. So I don't want to go over this guy. This guy looks sad, but we know a lot of people that need help with their credit. And I even had somebody ask me, well, what about the whole COVID thing? How are you guys signing people up? Guys, the government's telling everybody to work from home. No one knows what to do. Imagine you start posting. All of us that have been posting, people are reaching out to us. Hey, man, I know you've been posting about that work from home. I just realized I don't have a recession-proof business. I realize that my job don't really care about me. Guys, you don't have to wait to a pandemic to happen for you to really start investing into yourself. You can do this. Just like your current job. Think about it. You didn't know what you know now at your job. You was on a 90-day probation and you started learning and then boom, you became a Jedi at your job. You could do the same thing with this business, guys. All you need to do is plug into our system, follow it, and we'll be able to help you not only get to the next level, but teach you how to teach other people the same thing. Let me move on. I get too excited. So the background, you guys know the background. But here's another thing. We've been on Steve Harvey 4 times. We've been on Grant Cardone. And we have a contract with MasterCard. So when people say, well, how long you guys been in business? Bro, we've been in business longer than you probably been alive. We've been in business longer than you even knew what business was. So we have the track record. We've been proven. We don't know what you're going to do, right? So this is the other thing I love. You could be your own boss. You could work from anywhere. And a lot of people now are going back to work. I had a lady enroll. She's like, man, coach, I don't want to go back to work. She has to. She has to. But what she did do, she signed up as an agent. So she started now working on her empire. Because the fact that she started being home, we all teachers these days because we got to homeschool these kids. That's the other reason I want these kids to go back to school. But anyway, I digress. So she started, working on her kids, but she said something that was super powerful. She was like, Kevin, my first 2 kids, they had me all the time. My last 3 kids, they're not, they can't even benefit from me right now. And she saw really how it feels to be with her kids, and that pushed her to move to the next level. And I'm gonna do everything I can to help her because she already has a vision. She's already a hard worker. Now it's time for her to work for herself. She can't will her job to her children, but she can will this business to her children. So they don't have to do what she did and what my mom did and what I used to do. So if you're in that situation, guys, you got to position yourself. You got to do something different to get something different. So you could be your own boss. You can work from anywhere. It doesn't matter. All you need is internet. I don't recommend you do it at the beach, but you can just kind of work from anywhere, right? The gig economy. Everybody knows somebody who's done Lyft, Uber, Postmates, Grubhub. If you know anybody who did any of these type of businesses or did these type of, I don't even know what it's called, jobs, right? Put GIG in the chat. Let me see. If you know anybody who's ever did anything like this, put GIG in the chat. Yeah, because no one can survive off one stream of income. It just can't happen. You have to have multiple streams of income. And I don't know how my mom did it. She came from Jamaica with $13 in a dream, and she raised 4 boys, right? I don't know how she did that, man. I got 2 kids, and I'm over here like, man, these kids ain't cheap. Now, here's the other thing, guys. Here's 2 ways you can get paid: residual income versus linear income. So let me explain the best way you want to get paid. Residual income. So what does that mean? You're just leveraging the network, right? And then you have linear income where you trade your time for money. Zurina's is getting paid off something she did 2 years ago. Imagine your first job was at McDonald's and you still got another job right now, or you still have another business and you still got paid off what you did on your first job. Guys, that's residual income. Imagine you have you invest into an investment property, you rent it out, and they're paying you every single month. That's residual income. No one wants to get paid linear income when you finally master and understand. what residual income. We call that Michael Jackson money. Michael Jackson made more money dead than alive. And let me break this down for you. He get paid, or they get paid, what's called royalties in the entertainment industry. Every time that album gets played, every time that music gets played, they get royalties. Now think about that. You can get paid the same way. We're just showing you. Now, this is another way that you can build your credit. It's called Credit My Rent. Now, if you're renting, put rent in the chat. Think about this. There's no credit check for the Credit My Rent. All the company's going to do is reach out to your landlord, touch base with them, ask them a few questions. How much rent you pay? Are you paying your rent? When did you start? When is your lease end date? And by the way, you don't even have to have a lease. If you, like some people I know in Miami, where they staying with their aunt, uncle, cousin, sister, brother, whoever, and they're just paying them a few dollars every single month, that's your landlord. You can still sign up for this program. But in less than 30 days, they're going to report it to the credit bureau, and then it's going to show up on your credit report, Credit My Rent. Those of you who are trying to buy a home, the lender loves to see this. Here's a key point. You're paying more for your rent than what your mortgage would be. So if you can afford rent, you can definitely afford a mortgage. But what's stopping you? Two things: income and credit. So this is another way that you can leverage this, because you need credit to move into places. Now, here's another way you can build your credit. We have a contract with MasterCard, right? And it's a First Progress MasterCard. And here's the minimum right here. If you guys can see, the minimum is $200. But here's what I love about this card. They're going to refund the card after a year. And this is another way that you can build credit the right way. You want to continue to build positive credit. I remember talking to a lady. She was like, nah, I don't like credit cards. Credit cards are crazy. I said, well, ma'am, you're never going to get to the next level, because the United States was ran off of credit. So we have the contract with MasterCard. Here's a trick with how you get approved for this. When they start asking you, about your finances and all that, let's say your bills every single month is $2,000. Put $1,000. Don't put all of your bills on there, because if you have too much bills and they look at your income, they're gonna be like, how this person gonna be able to afford it? So whatever it is, just cut it in half, and that's a little Jedi trick to get approved. But the bottom line is, you can also build your credit with this tool. Now, you may want to know, how does this whole business work? I see you guys talking about credit and you talking about building a business, but what do I need to do? Well, first of all, you get your own website. The company's going to give you your own website. And you saw those two services I showed you, the Credit My Rent and the secure credit card. Literally, if you click products on your website, it'll show you that, and you can text that link to anybody. And all they're going to do is sign up. Every website you get with a company is going to say enroll. Once they get enrolled, you're going to get an email. That's how, and it could be a 10, 15-minute, 20-minute conversation. But think about this. Every customer that signs up, you generate $100. Imagine it took you 20 minutes to do that. Imagine it took you 30 minutes to do that. Would that be worth it? I don't know what everybody do on this webinar, but I know for some people, they work an 8-hour shift, they still don't make $100. Now, when I was in corporate America, we got paid $25 an hour, right? So every 4 hours, I made $100. So it's simple math. I said to myself, okay, how can I match the income at my job? That means if it's 8-hour shift and I get paid $25 an hour, that means I need to do $200 in a day. That's it. So I need to get 2 customers a day. But let's not go too big with the 2 customers, because that's a lot of money in one day. But every customer that signed up, remember what Zurina said, it's $188. Out of that $188, you make $100. And remember, she went over the $89 monthly membership. As agents, when the client invests her $89, we generate a $12 residual income. Remember, I told you Michael Jackson money. If you can use an extra, matter of fact, let me not ask you how much you can use. Put in the chat how much money you can use on a weekly basis for this to be worth your time. 500, 1,000, 2,000, 3,000. Put inside the chat how much money you need to make on a weekly basis, just so I can see if we're on the right webinar. Some of you may be allergic to money. Let me see. Somebody say 1,500, 1,000, 2,000, 1,000, 2,000, 800, 3,000, 5,000. Come on, Helen. I see you with that 5K, girl. Beverly say, just give me the 800. I'm good. Mary say 2,500. 2,500. So think about this. 2,000. 10K, Jason. Jason, we got to get to work. You want to do 10K, bro. We got to get to work. All right. So Think about it. Laurencia said 10K. We got to get to work, and you got to give yourself time. Even though you guys are putting these numbers, that it's not out of your reach, right? Because what God has for us, nobody can stop. But you got to put in that work. So let's do it. It's mental math. Every customer that signs up, that's $100. So if you tell yourself you want to get $1,000 a week, you already know you got to sign up 10 customers. That's simple, right? If you want to get 2,000, you got to sign up 20 customers. Now, on that journey to getting 20 customers, 10 customers, people are going to tell you no. You just got to be okay with hearing no. People are going to tell you no. And that's in any business that you try. So that's one way we get paid, the credit side, signing up customers. Now, this is how you're going to get paid on building a team. Like, listen, I don't care what job you do. You're not the only one working at that job. All of us need teammates. And the way I became successful, the way Zurina became successful, the way Kiwi, Alan Strickland became successful, the way Mr. Everton Bryant, who you guys are gonna hear, became successful, but the way Miss Milton, from Cop the CEO, the way she became successful is building a team. So this is how you build a team. So let's say this is you. Let's say it's me with some glasses, right? And then my wife Michelle. I bring on my wife Michelle, which my wife Michelle told me no at the beginning. So if you got spouses, you better get them on these webinars because they got to see the vision. She told me no at the beginning, but she has the largest organization in my team. And my wife consistently helped bring value to me, our team, and I don't even know if we would have been able to grow without her. But anyway, let's say, for instance, this is you, right? And then I bring on my wife. I help her get 2 customers. Remember, they signed up for the credit repair that Zurina told you, right? She just made $200. Now, as an agent, the company's going to pay me $100. That's cute, and I like it because I didn't put any effort into that, right? I just helped Michelle get 2 customers. Now, how do you go field trainer? Super simple. 2 agents, 3 customers. You field trainer. That's it. Like, that's literally it. 2 agents, 2 people that want to make money with you. 3 customers, people that need credit repair. You field trainer. You need to do that within 30 days of you joining this business. Very simple. If you feel like you can do that and go field trainer, put FT in the chat. Let me see. Let me see if anybody here want to be. I know some of you want to go pinnacle and vice president and all that. I know that. But I want you guys to put FT in the chat. FT, FT, FT. That's field trainer, field trainer, field trainer. Now, here's a key point. Some of you want to go pinnacle, but you will never go pinnacle if you don't master field trainer. Ooh. Most High told me if I do great with the small things, He gonna bless me with the big things. That's the same thing in this business, right? I think what somebody said, I'm already there. Did I just see that? Okay, I like that, Lawrence. I like that, Lawrence. He said, I'm already there. Lawrence, you want to do a testimonial, Lawrence? He's brand new. I know you can't unmute, but I'll bring you on at the end. He's brand new, guys, and I want you guys to hear from him and why he got in. So yeah,
I'm here.
Perfect. No, we'll bring you in at the end, Lawrence.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Perfect. So guys, I want you guys to understand. Lawrence literally just got inside the business, so he's not a Jedi doing this. All Lawrence did was follow the system. But I want you guys to hear it directly from Lawrence at the end. But anyway, I digress. Senior field trainer, how do you get that? Help your team go field trainer. So all Lawrence needs to do right now, he needs to be helping his 2 agents that he brought in to go field trainer. And then he's going to get promoted to senior field trainer. But let's say one of his agents go a little slow. You know what Lawrence can do? Recruit another agent and help them go field trainer. That's what I do. I just keep moving because everyone's on different lifespans. Some people have kids. Some people don't. Some people are married. Some people not. Some people have jobs. Some people don't. So everyone's different. Everyone's not going to move at the same pace. But if you master field trainer and you teach your team to go field trainer, you'll go all the way up here, guys. Right? So we just got literally promoted to vice president. Guys, at this title at executive sales director, man, I was making some great money. Easy $10,000 on a monthly basis at ESD. That was at ESD. Imagine now at vice president what we're about to do. But here's the thing, guys. January 6, 2018, I planted my flag. from that point to now, I got a lot of no's. My mom didn't join. My brother told me he was not going to put a post up, and I used to pay to help this man go through law school, and he still didn't help me out. But you guys know we're not a prophet in our own land. So what we got to do is touch base with people outside of our network. Touch base with people who you don't know, strangers, social media. Now, I know I'm not the only person that promoted between a Popeye's chicken and a Chick-fil-A chicken. Some of you promoted that and you didn't make a dime. But guess what? Off of all of our promotion, both of those companies broke records, millions and millions of dollars. Now it's time to do that for yourself. So here's the infinity bonus. We get this bonus this upcoming Thursday coming up. I might not do a webinar on Thursday. I'm going to be too busy. But anyway, this is what I love, guys, because you have this thing called profit sharing. Most companies have profit sharing. They just don't share the profits with us. So imagine you get a chance to get this infinity bonus, right? The company's going to pay you $50 because you just do that times that 0.5 times 10,000. Regional sales director, $187. Executive sales director, $50, $500. I used to love that. Now I'm a vice president. They're going to pay me $1,500 every 30 days. And now we're knocking on the door to go to regional vice president and get promoted again, right? But think about this. Imagine if you guys were senior vice president. So my mentor, top producing senior vice president, Mr. Bruce Lee Rochester, his bonuses, think about, do the math, 2.25, if you times that by $1 million, that's $22,500 every 30 days. What if it took you 4 years to get the senior vice president? Would that be worth it? The bonuses alone is more money than most people make on a yearly basis. So if you would invest that time, 4 years, into getting to that title without quitting, put SVP in the chat. Let me see if we got any future SVPs here. Maybe it's just me. Matter of fact, I'm going to put SVP too. Shoot, I'm coming. We coming. Let me see. We coming. Who else? Woo! Look at these. Look at Gabriella. Look at Lauren. Look at Larissa. Look at Rosalind. We see you, Rosalind. Look at Jason. Look at Alan Strickland. Look at Heather. Hey, Demetrius. Rod. I already know, Rod. You going SVP, bro. 10X. Hey, look, he said 10X. I knew that. So look at this. Guys, we got the potential to do this, man. That's what I love about. When I was in corporate America, they capped my pay. Matter of fact, I was training somebody who had a degree and I did it and they paid him more. What I love about this business, the computer promotes you. It doesn't matter if you know the boss. It doesn't matter if you speak another language. It doesn't matter if you have a degree. It doesn't matter if you're from jail or from Yale. If you got a desire, you got a heart to win, and you want to do the right thing for people, this is the platform for you, right? And you could be working your job, just do this part-time. Now, level 1 R&R Club, the company's going to give you $600 on your paycheck every 30 days, right? You already know, guys, I'm picking up that Benz. Level 2, they give you a $10,000 bonus. Level 3, they increase your car allowance from $600 to $1,500. Level 4, $25,000 bonus. Now, here's the bad news. It has to be an Audi, a Mercedes, or a Cadillac. Go ahead and put inside the chat which car you guys got your eyes on. The other day, man, we had a lot of people telling me about the Audis. I'm like, Audis? I don't want no Audi. All right, look, they got another Audi. Come on, Shayna. You got to get into that Benz lifestyle. All right, we got another Benz. We got another Benz. All right, Mark Kelly, I see you. All right, Regina. All right, Benz all day, Everton. Absolutely. Mary, any caddy? Oh, Richard. Hey, if you guys didn't know, a Maybach is a Benz. If y'all did not know, right? You dropping the jewels on them, Rich. Anybody want Cadillacs? Right? No Cadillac people? Mercedes Benz. All right, Heather, I see you. All right, good. So, guys, here's the real thing. Are you going to put that work in for that car? Are you going to quit when somebody tell you no? When you make a lot of money, are you going to stay hungry? When you get the car, are you going to help your teammates get the car? Right? So it's a lot behind that. Not just wanting the car, putting in the work in to make sure everybody in your team can get there. Level 5, they're going to give you a $50,000 bonus and Bentley upgrade. Level 6, they pay for your house. Let's backtrack. So the company is going to fix your credit, pay for your car, take care of your house, right? Your car and the roof over your head, those are the biggest expenses out, right? Help you start your own business that's willable to your kids. Help you get residual income. Set you up for retirement, guys. And listen, some of you may be looking at this, man, this is too good to be true. Listen, you can either take a risk on yourself or believe the person that invited you. You don't know me. You don't know Z, but what about the person that invited you? I hope you trust them. They thought highly of you to get you on this webinar, to help you. But now what are you going to do? Are you going to second guess what you already prayed for? Are you going to pray for what you prayed for again? When I was in the car and I gave God the angry prayer, I didn't second. When Bruce did not know I prayed for this. So when it came, I knew it came from the Most High. I just didn't know it was going to be FES at all. Now, we have a turnkey business, guys. You get your own website like I just showed you guys. You get your back office. We get paid every week. Life insurance, right? You have different people that are in the insurance industry. But think about this. We get life insurance as agents. We have national training. So tomorrow at 12:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, they're going to be multimillionaires training. The last Super Saturday, I got a chance to be a part of that training, but we have some brand new trainers that's going to be training you guys. Some of these people are 7-figure earners. Some of these people are 6-figure earners. When you're a 6-figure earner, they give you a ring just like this, and this ain't Green Lantern, right? So the training is there. Everything that you need is going to be there, and tax advantages. So the investment that you put in to come inside the business is a tax write-off. Here's my personal favorite. You got an opportunity to help others. If you love helping people, man, it's going to really change everything you get. Guys, when you log into the business, you're going to get your own training. You're going to log in as well. Besides the training that we're going to have online, this is how your back office will look. You go here to commission, you set up your direct deposit. You want to know what to post on social media? All the marketing stuff is there. You want to know how many customers you have? You can go to the reports. If you want to learn what the compensation is, you're going to hit training and you're going to go to the training videos. The first thing you want to do is learn compensation. When I got my first job in corporate America, it's 2 things I wanted to know: the schedule and how much I'm getting paid. All that other stuff, I didn't need to know. Now, if you speak Spanish, you can just switch this over to Spanish. Guys, this business will change your life if you allow it to. The infrastructure is there. Now, this gentleman here, he was on Steve Harvey 4 times. He owns a tax office. So if you know anybody who does taxes, the person that did your taxes, you got to get him on the next webinar. You got to get him in front of this information. And if there's not a webinar tomorrow, send him the video. Nicola Smith Jackson, she was a beautician. If you know anybody who does microblading, they do hair, they do nails, anything, barbers, get them in front of this information, right? They have a massive influence, and they have a massive book of business that they can leverage, because not to mention all they're talking to the people about hair, and they're doing their hair, just talking to them about life. They're like life coaches. My barber, when I'm sitting getting my haircut, I'm talking to my barber about everything. And ladies, you ladies are, you're getting your hair a lot longer than me. I'm sure you talking to them about stuff that you don't talk to everybody about. But just imagine you getting your beautician in front of this information. Because that beautician, she working a lot of hours. Maybe she hasn't been working the last couple of months and she need this because of COVID. But a lot of salons are reopening, and they spent a lot of time being away from the salon, and they still need that extra money. Alfred Nixon, incredible individual. No one prejudged him, right? He used to pick up trash on South Beach, and now this guy's a multiple 7-figure earner. His mom told him not to do the business. His mom told him to quit the business. Now his mom never going to work. If you want to be the first millionaire in your family, put number 1 inside the chat. If you want to be the first millionaire in your family, put number 1 in the chat. Let me see if any millionaires, future millionaires in here. Maybe it's just me and a few people. Let's see. Ooh, it's a lot of ones. Jason, I see you. Markley, I see you all them ones. Tammy Peak, I see you, Jason. I see you, Regina. Wow. Laura, I see you. Fernando, I see you. Jabet, what's up, Jabet? I ain't know you was on here, man. Mary, I see you. Wow, guys. So in order to be the first millionaire in your family, you need a platform that created millionaires. You're looking at one. The investment is $288. Guys, I've wasted $288 on things I don't even remember. Matter of fact, I just bought a watch. It cost more than $288, right? So this is the thing that will change you. And then remember, if you need your credit restored, you're going to have to get your credit fixed anyway. Why not make money from it? Why not learn a new skill? And guys, I know you don't know what to do, but we're going to teach you everything. Let me move on. So we got the Strive for 5. Z went over that. Now, which one of you? You're like, Kev, I'm ready to go, man. Sign me up. You want to text the person that invited you, send me the online application. They're going to get you. You're going to get enrolled. Or maybe it's you. You're like, man, I definitely want to do it. I just got a few questions. That's fine. Get back with the person that invited you. They're going to answer all of your questions. Or maybe this is you, see, you're allergic to money. You just want to get your credit restored. That is fine. You're going to say, send me the credit repair application. Boom, and then get enrolled. But I want you guys to come on as agents because you have nothing to lose. Now listen, I have 700 plus franchises or agents all over the country. You're enrolling and it's not for me. That doesn't help me make money. That helps you and your family. So I want you guys to really take that because a lot of people get on webinars and they trying to sell you. I'm not going to try to sell you. This is up to you. I'm working for the Blake last name. I don't know if you're working for your family last name. So I'm going to bring up a few testimonials. A few of them, I just threw them in the fire. The first one I want to bring on is a lady I have a lot of respect for. She has like 3 names, but I call her Miss Hilton, and she's what you call a top producing executive sales director with our company, where her business is doing $50,000 in business every 30 days. Like, this lady is amazing. Now, you guys are going to hear her testimonial, and you guys are going to love her, but I want you really to listen to her story. Listen, because a lot of you are in corporate America, or you've been in corporate America, and she's going to relate to a lot of you. And she's an incredible, incredible leader. And if you guys are working with her, don't take her time for granted. If you guys were invited by her, get enrolled. I'm telling you, she's going to take you to a whole nother level. Without further ado, top producing executive sales director, soon to be vice president, soon to be regional vice president, Miss Hilton. Are you on the webinar, ma'am?
Yes, I am, Coach Kev. Can you hear me okay?
I can hear you, and I can see that hair from the moon, girl. Take it away.
Thank you for that amazing introduction, man. I felt so special, and we're going to manifest everything that you just said. Thank you for your leadership and just being a leader's leader. Guys, man, about me. I was a sheriff with the Miami-Dade Police Department for 17 years. Sometimes in life, we pray for change or we pray for something different and it'll come by, but we'll miss it because it doesn't look like how we think it should look. So December 2017, I was on a detail where one of our officers was shot 17 times. And I was like, Lord, something got to give. You know, this was right before the holidays. That could have easily been me. I was scrolling social media, kept seeing about this credit, but I didn't have bad credit. I just purchased a home. You know, I made good money. So I was like, well, that's not for me. But then it came up again and I was like, let me see what this is about. And it made sense because I knew a lot of people needed it. I took an oath to protect and serve. And then I started thinking about it. Now I can serve in a different capacity. So fast forward, I worked my job 8 hours, but I gave my business 2 to 4 hours every day because I made in my mind that it wasn't by chance, it was by change. I saw this opportunity. So long story short, I got started and I just ran. 8 months later, I donated my job back to society. People thought I was crazy because they're like, you know, Shanika, that's one of the names. I go, you're leaving so much money on the table. And I'm like, why? Because you're retiring early. You know, you're leaving. So I sat with my financial advisor and I said, look, for me to make this transition to entrepreneurship, what do I need to do? He said, let's get on the phone with Florida Retirement System, switch you to the investment plan and see what you're going to get. Talk to the people. I'll never forget this number a day in my life. The lady told me after 17 years, I was only worth $349,997. I'll never forget that number, because as Coach Kev just went over some of those bonuses and things we get, you can make that easily. So I started, contemplating, and fast forward, he asked, well, what if she do 3 more years and make her 20th year, because we have to go 25. They said, well, she'll be worth 500,000 then. But if she do her full 25, she could have 1.3 million. I'm like, well, the average person needs 2.2 million to retire. So that means I got to go back to work. I'm going to bow out gracefully. Give me my little $349,997, and I'll invest in myself, work hard, and I've never looked back. And I think one of the reasons I do go so hard is the fact I'm now no more employable. I do not want to work for anybody. I love my time freedom. I love paying my worth. So that is definitely my story. Thank you, Coach Kev. I hope it inspires you that if you think it's not for you, what is for you? To struggle, to barely make ends meet, trade time for money, definitely not it.
Thank you so very much. And there's a lot of people that found value in that. And I appreciate you for taking the time to share. I know I threw you off by just asking you to do it, but I know you're a servant leader, so you don't really worry about that. But I just appreciate that. And if you guys found value in what Ms. Hilton just said, like if she spoke to you, put a 10X in the chat. I know somebody in corporate America had that wake up call just now. I know some of you really realize what you need to do, and that retirement for some of you, like, man, 300 racks, I need that. Nah, man. When you know your worth, man, there's people that's making 300,000 every 30 days, right? They just don't tell us, right? So thank you so very much. This is why she went from cop to CEO. How's that for a brand, guys? How's that for a brand? Nope. Y'all can't take it. She already got it. I know y'all. I see y'all. Y'all trying to take her brand. She got it. So thank you so very much. We appreciate it, Ms.
You're
Hilton.
welcome. Thank you for having me.
Thank you. So, wow. I'm thinking about stopping it right there, but I already promised a few people to do testimonials, and I just love her story, man. And she's actually going to be getting promoted again. So I'm going to bring up this young man, and then I'll bring up Everton last. His name is Lawrence. Now the reason why, now y'all just heard from a vet, a seasoned veteran. Now I want you guys to hear from somebody that's brand new. I'm gonna let y'all hear his story. So Lawrence, let me let him be able to unmute. I don't think he can unmute. Oh, you could. Okay, Lawrence. What's going on, Mr. Winslow?
Not bad, sir. How are you, sir, today? How you doing?
I'm doing incredible, man. Your daughter's beautiful, man. I see her on that on your back on that picture, man. I know that's
yes, sir.
That's probably your wife. So
yes, it is.
I wanted you to share with everybody why'd you get started? What do you do outside of FES? And how did you get promoted so fast? Because one moment I saw you in the they put a new agent post up and then field training. I'm like, what the hell this guy just do? So let everybody know, why'd you get in? What do you do now? And how did you get promoted so fast? Without further ado, top producing executive, soon to be, I'm sure you're going for SD this month, Mr. Lawrence Winslow. Take it away, sir.
Yes, sir. So I do telecommunications. I've been in the field for about 20 years now. So low voltage, high voltage, construction, infrastructure, all that. So basically my partner Joshua Silva and Jay Williford actually got me involved. And my why, like you said, is my family. I have 3 kids. My son's 21. I have a little girl who's 11 and 10 years old. So that's my lifeline. So basically, I work every day. I'm up at 4 o'clock in the morning, work till 2 o'clock afternoon. I'm driving for hours. And when I got introduced to the business, I just fell in love with it because my credit was bad, really bad years ago. And I got it fixed and I paid a lot of money. So when I was introduced to the business, I seen what you guys had going and I fell in love with the products and my family, like I said, means the world to me. So I have a lot of family members that have like bad credit. So I decided to just take it upon myself just to help those guys first. So everybody who I talk to, I just told him about the business and what I was doing, and I signed him up. Before you know it, I made field trainer in like maybe 4 days. You know what I mean? So, and I'm like, you know what? I'm just gonna keep it going. So I started talking about my friends, my family, and just getting those guys involved. So we're building a team out in Massachusetts, man. So look out for us, man, because we're coming. We're coming strong. You know what I mean?
What you mean? Look out, y'all here. Y'all
Yes, sir.
here,
Yes, sir.
bro. Wow.
Yes,
So
sir.
let me. Well, first of all, again, man, congratulations to all your success in what you're doing, and let me ask you this. So okay, so 4 days, and how did you find the time? Because you said I wrote this. You get up at 4 a.m. and then like so how did you find the time to to get the people in front of the information? And were you leveraging the webinars, the videos? How did you get them in front? You know, working so many hours that you work with your family.
So basically, all of it. But a telephone's a powerful device. So I drive a lot. So phone calls on my lunch break. I take lunch break at 10 o'clock. So I'm on the phone with my friends. On the way home, you know, I have my daughters. I'm on my laptop. So anytime I have free time, which is minimal, I'm on it. You know what I mean? Because I found something that gave me a purpose. You know what I mean? So for years, I've been doing things in the service industry, and I didn't have any purpose. You know what I mean? So this right here gives me a purpose, man. Like, so when I wake up in the morning, I'm just trying to figure out how to get better in the business, trying to help people, but you know, just to help people get better with their credit and help their lives. Like, I have a cousin that has he's paying $700 a month for a car, bro. 18% interest. So that hurts for me because I'm like, that's a lot of money he's giving away, basically. So between car note and insurance, he's paying $1,000 a month. I mean, so that's a story for me. Like, dude, I got to help you. So stories like that, I'm sure everybody has them. So, I mean, that's why I do it, man. Because, you know, if I can help somebody, I'm going to help them, man. That's just my mentality, my nature, man. So that's what I do it. So I find the time, I make the time, and I'm on it, you know. I'm on every webinar, I'm on every call. So, and like I said, our team, we make calls after webinars, before webinars. We're all over the place, man. Just trying to make it better, you know what I mean?
Thank you, man. And just thank you for your time. And I want to thank everybody for investing the time into this webinar, because we all have things that we could be doing. But I love your heart. I love your fortitude, and you this is purposeful. And man, we appreciate you. We appreciate you, man. So thank you. That was impactful.
Thank you,
And
sir. Appreciate you.
thank you. And that's $700 a month, man. I've been looking at these Benz the last couple of days, man. That boy could get him maybe a Benz or two. Shoot.
He's driving a Dodge Charger, bro. That's how bad it is. Yeah. He's paying $700 a month for a Dodge Charger. That's what I'm saying. It's crazy. It's crazy.
He married?
Yes, sir, he is.
Well, I don't know. My wife, boy, would have shut that down a long time ago. But anyway, man, I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Hey, all y'all married couples, y'all know what I'm talking about. Our wives be shutting it down, bro. All right, I'm going to bring on one more individual, guys. And again, I know this is spirit of the moment, but, man, Lawrence testimonial. If you guys found value in what Lawrence just talked about, man, put a 10X in the chat. If you found value in what he just said, put a 10X in the chat. Man, think about this. This man said, one of the things I want y'all to take away from what he said, because a lot of people give excuses. Number one, besides the purpose, that's powerful. But number two, he said he busy, but he worked the business when he can. See, that's one of the things that I did when I got inside the business. My homeboys called me to play basketball, and I didn't do it. I sacrificed sometimes date night, right, to do trainings. I sacrifice a lot to do certain things that come inside this business. And some of us get into business and they forget that you just got to do whatever you can between what you can to get the result. He started signing people up. He found purpose. He got promoted. They doing a huge movement up there in Mass, and now it's going. And guess what he's going to do with Joshua and Jason and all? These guys going to override and pioneer the market. You guys, I hope y'all pick that up, man. He's not making any excuses. And we got a lot of hard workers on this webinar, but you got to be working hard for yourself and your family. So again, man, Lawrence, man, just thank you. Now, I got this last individual up. He's a seasoned veteran. His name is Mr. Everton Bryan, top producing regional sales director with this company, soon to be executive sales director, soon to be vice president, level 1 R&R club member. Man, I just get excited, man, with this gentleman, man. I remember he reached out to me. No, we was in Dunkin' Donuts, man, he dropped a major jewel on me just about certain things I could be doing different on Instagram, on Facebook, or he come up with other strategies that's been helping him be successful in his business. He'll call me, coach, boom, boom, boom. Last night we had a webinar. The guy brought the hammer down. I think it was Rod. He was like, man, Rod I say, man, he crushed it. But the fact that he's always plugging in, the fact that he's always there, he's always here. He called me personally to congratulate me on my promotion. Man, I love this guy. One day, man, this guy was we was at Dunkin' Donuts. Hey, Everton will get mad at me right now. But we was at Dunkin' Donuts, and I'm like, Everton, man, you need to drink water. He was drinking some sweet, I don't know what the heck it was, but he drank it the day before. He was drinking it that day. I'm like, bro, drink some more water. But this is how much we love him. And then I saw him like maybe the next day. He had, I have a lot of water, but he had like the big jug, and he was just not. I'm like, man, I love this guy. I just don't want anything to happen to him. And guys, we know we got to take care. Our true wealth is our health. But this guy is a top producing regional sales director with this company. People are pulling at him left and right for him to help them. And if you guys are working with this gentleman, don't take his time for granted. Please don't. Top producing regional sales director, Mr. Everton Bryant. Go ahead and give a testimonial, sir.
Thank you, Coach Kev. Can you hear me clearly, sir?
Oh, man, I can hear you. I can see you. Go.
Awesome. Guys, I just want to go ahead and give it back to Coach, man. I want to give it back to first Zurina because she gave some information that if you guys missed, I want you guys to understand the money is cool, but she just gave you guys how to actually make investments in the near future by fixing your credit and what it is that we can do. Coach Kev just brought the house and explained to you guys the 6 different ways of how we actually get paid with this concept, right? And trust me, he don't have to be doing that. He's a vice president. But here's one thing that I always respect about this gentleman. Every time he goes up, he turns around to bring his team with him. See, he go out there, lead by example to show everybody, look, guys, it's possible, right? He'd rather be the sacrificial lamb to go out there and make it happen and then turn around and help the team. So I love his servant leadership, and I thank you for everything that you do, Coach. Well, he left me with the easy part, guys. My name is Everton Bryant, Regional Sales Director with the company. Just 2 years ago, man, February 25th, I planted my flag with this company when my great mentor, Mr. Jocelyn Caddiston, gave me a simple phone call. He asked me, Everton, how's your credit? My credit score is a 451, right? Then he asked me the most important question: do you keep your options open on making extra money? This is where a lot of people become skeptical. But my mentor always tell me the only way your mind works is like a parachute. It only could work if you keep an open mind. Imagine if I had said no 2 years ago. Where would I be today? So we got started with the program a month and 23 days into the company. We was able to get promoted to what we call sales director. All that means is that my business started doing 10K in business. I got super excited, started spreading the information like Coach Kev said, like this is the next coming of what? Black Panther, right? 5 months and a week into the company, they was able to get me from a 451, listen, to a 720. That's a 269 point increase. But here's the point that I want to make to you guys. I fired my boss into 7 months of me working this business. September 21st, don't laugh at my time because I know everything. September 21st, 12:45 p.m., I walked out. They asked me, why are you not finishing that day? This is what I want you to know. When somebody's firing you, they don't tell you to finish that day. They tell you to get out their building. You get what I'm saying? So I wanted to go ahead and just get out there so I could go celebrate and turn up with few of my business partner, Mr. Bruce Lee Rochester, that day because it was 3 days before my 30th birthday. So my personal gift to myself was to start working my business full time. Like Coach said over and over, I'd rather gamble on me than to work for somebody else because here's the truth, right? Somebody's going to either hire you to build their empire or you're going to go out there and work and build your own. Like Coach said again, I work hard for my last name. Right? So it's been 2 years now that we've been doing this company, guys. And here's what I want to leave you with before I leave, right? At the end of the day, it doesn't matter what we say. We're not here to sell or convince anyone. We're here to look for those individuals that's looking for us. There's a lot of people that's been sitting at the side of the bed praying, asking for opportunity. And like Ms. Navia said, if not because you didn't see the opportunity the way you look to see it, that doesn't mean that it's not an opportunity, guys. You've been praying. And you're on this webinar. The person that got you on this webinar thought highly enough of you, right? And here's one thing I want to tell you. If you do something for 21 days, it becomes a habit. If you do something for 90 days, it becomes a lifestyle. And I'm gone, Coach.
Wow. He said it becomes a lifestyle. And that's exactly the mindset that you guys want to have. Thank you, Mr. Brian, just for taking your time to just drop the nuggets on them guys. So you heard someone that's a seasoned veteran, cop, ex-cop. You heard from a brand new agent. You're hearing from another seasoned veteran. You heard from a powerful lady at the beginning. So it doesn't matter, guys. It doesn't matter. The real question is, what are you going to do now? What are you going to do? Are you going to go back and watch TV? Are you going to say, man, this webinar took so long? Okay. What are you going to do? What were you going to do anyway? And if not FES, then what? Getting 3-4 jobs, that's not multiple streams of income. That's called a heart attack or a stroke. If not now, then when? The next pandemic? You're going to wait till they piss you off at your job? Or you're going to wait till, like they did me, they cap your pay? That's what you're going to wait for? Or you're going to wait for when it's time for you to take your son or your daughter to the doctor and they tell you no because they don't care? It's time. Right now, this is something you need to do. But I want you to understand something. There's no reason for you to be skeptical. We've been on Steve Harvey. That's checked out. Steve Harvey team did all the research for you. We got a contract with MasterCard to this day. They did all the research for you. There's no one in this world right now that's going into schools, educating kids. Well, nobody's really going into schools, but you get what I'm saying. Educating kids about credit and personal finances. Nobody's doing that. Nobody's doing that. Tomorrow, guys, those of you who come on as an agent, I want you to sign up tonight. I want you to text the person that invited you and say, send me the online application, get enrolled. The first thing they're going to do tonight, they're not going to show you how to make money tonight. The first thing they're going to do is help you activate your credit. We want you to be a product of the product. The second thing they're going to do is help you set up your direct deposit. Now, you can get that snail mail all you want. You can get a check. That's fine. I don't recommend it. Get that direct deposit. And then the third thing I want you to do, I want you to log in to the training tomorrow at 12:30 Eastern Standard Time. We're going to do what's called a Super Saturday training. That means you're going to have millionaires from all over the country giving you value. You think this was good? Wait till you sign up as an agent and wait till you plug into this training tomorrow. Guys, I appreciate you guys. I appreciate all of you for taking the time just to come on these webinars. But what are you going to do now? What are you willing to give up? That's the question I had to ask myself. What was I willing to give up? Listen to what Lauren said. Even between his time, he's busy. He's calling. He's making phone calls. He found purpose. What are you going to do now? So it's time for you to get to the next level. You've been praying. Now it's time to work. Prayer does not work if you're not working. Because your yes can help somebody else, but your no can prevent somebody else from saying yes. This is the best time. This is the best time. What are you willing to give up? Are you willing to give up TV? Are you willing to give up video games? Are you willing to give up going out? Are you willing to give up wasting time watching commercials over and over again? What are you willing to give up? You got the time. It doesn't matter if it's 10 hours. It doesn't matter if it's 2 hours. It doesn't matter if it's 5 hours. Put the time in, and I promise you, 2021, you won't recognize your life. Are there going to be some people that tell you no? Of course, I got no's today. But I bet I got a customer today too. Right? People are going to tell you no. But you got to make sure you keep going. Because what you're doing, you're fighting for your family. You're fighting for your legacy. You're fighting for whatever you need to create. You remember what Ms. Hilton said? She kept seeing credit over and over and over again. Imagine if she would have signed up the first time she saw it. But that's how the blessings come. When God has something for you, he's going to keep reminding you. He's going to keep, you said you want it. It's here. He's not going to tell you what it looks like, though. He's not going to do that. But he's going to give you the opportunity to see if you're going to operate with faith. Guys, I appreciate you guys. You want to text the person that invited you, say, send me the online application, get enrolled. We have another webinar coming up Monday at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. You want to already start getting ready for that. Sunday, we have a team call at 8 p.m. But tomorrow, that's Super Saturday training. All of the agents that's on here right now, that's been in the business, you cannot miss this training tomorrow. Those of you who are signing up tonight, you cannot miss this training tomorrow. That training that's happening tomorrow, that's how I got promoted so fast. Guys, I appreciate you. We love you. And if you guys follow everything we're telling you to do, we'll be able to meet you at the TOP. Have a good night.